Welcome. If you're watching the replay, let me know that you're watching the replay. But welcome. I wanted to get on and do a video of this time of the year. Most people are starting to do their list of things to be grateful for. We always have something to be grateful for throughout the whole year, but it seems like this time of the year, you'll see a lot of people on Facebook, and they'll start putting from now until the end of November of what they're grateful for. And so as a homeschool mom, our family has started doing that as well. So I found this little turkey. So we have started our things that we are grateful for. So my kids helped me fill this out. Okay. So we have started. So by the end of this month, our turkey is going to be full of feathers. So tell me something that you are grateful for. I'm thankful and grateful for many, many things. My family, my ability to be a first-time homeschool mom this year, as well as getting to craft more than I've got to do in a long time. So with that being said, today we are going to use the Chalk Couture layering leaves, and I want to show you how to do that. So we have different layers, and I wanted to kind of chalk with you guys today. And as we chalk, tell me some things that you have planned for this month of November. I know Thanksgiving, a lot of people are starting to get their things together for Thanksgiving. I even have a couple of friends that have already put up their Christmas tree. Like, I'm all about some Christmas trees, but I do think it's a little early. So I just kind of got a sample board to do these on, since I'm not really going to do a full design. And we are just going to got some colors, and thought we would kind of layer some leaves and see how the leaves kind of turn out. Thought we'd try some different techniques. And so I'm going to turn that down so you guys can see my board. All right. So like most of my videos, I'm going to cut my transfers apart. Off to the side, I have a baking pan of water. So after I am done pasting, my transfers will go in the water for me to wash off so I can let them dry and reuse. So today's video is just kind of a quick and easy. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time as I do this craft today. I just kind of wanted to show you the layering part. Yesterday I did the happy camper. So if you were able to catch that video, you saw, which I thought it still turned out really good. Layering is still new to me. And some of it pulled up a little, which was an easy fix. It was not a huge deal, you guys. But after my video, I decided that I needed to redo it. So I even changed the colors and all that. And that's kind of what behind me. My goal is for this back wall to be covered in Chalk Couture artwork. So we're slowly getting there, you guys. All right, so what I'm going to do is, because I have these, okay, so I know that these two will go together. So I need to put and label them on the back. So I know that these two go together for layering purposes, okay? So this is bottom layer 1, top layer 2. All right. So I have those. And that'll just kind of help me whenever I go to put them back on the transfer, that they belong together. So I have a bunch of different colors. We're just going to kind of play around today, okay? And let's see what we kind of could create. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with my bottom layer. I'd say this is like a maple, kind of like a maple leaf. So this is a new transfer. So I'm going to see how well, if I need to fuzz it now. If they are super sticky, then I would put it on a cloth and kind of get some fuzz on there. But it's not really super, super sticky. So my first thing I'm going to do, and like I said, this is just a practice board. I just kind of wanted to show you. I'm going to pull this part down. So this is just a practice board. I had no rhyme or reason for my color choices or making it a full design. I just kind of wanted to come and hang out and play with you guys today with the Chalk Couture paste. So we're going to be using, I think this one's called Bark. Yeah, that's a dark brown. I think I'm going to do that as my bottom layer. So what I think I'm going to do first is kind of do all of the leaves, the bottom layers. So I'm just putting on a thin layer. The thinner, the better. And I want to make sure that there's no lines in the screen because it will kind of come through. And then I'm going to pull that up. And I do not want to go from corner to corner because I do not want to stretch. All right, so there's my first leaf. And if I wanted to and do another brown one, I can do that as well. I'm actually going to stick this right here. And because this is still, hi Tanya, oh, thank you. It's kind of one of those days. I'm freezing today. So I originally had a sweatshirt on and I feel like I wear the same sweatshirt all the time. I have that one favorite sweatshirt. And so I was like, I've got to get out of the sweatshirt and get motivated. So thank you. I appreciate that. So because this right here is still kind of wet, I'm going to do another bottom layer to give that time to dry before I put the top layer on. Okay. So I'm going to move my brown off to the side. So these two would go together. So I'm going to work on this one. Again, just pulling it off. And I think my hands are cold, and so that's why I'm struggling. Oh, UPS is coming to my house. I wonder what's coming in the mail today. I have to check that out later. I can see them out my window. All right, so I'm just, if you hear that noise, it's because it's a screen print transfer. So it, let me hold this one up so you guys can kind of see. It's got a screen in it. So it's not like vinyl. It sticks like vinyl, but it's a screen material. Okay. Let's see. Let's do green on this one. So what I'm doing is, if you can see, the paste is kind of, sometimes the color kind of separates a little, or it is thicker than what I need to. So I always want to stir it first of all. And you want it like a yogurt consistency, nothing too thick. But the key to this, and that's kind of what I'm learning, especially with multiple layers, is that you need to basically do thin layers, one, and certain colors dry, I feel like, faster than some of the other ones. And that was kind of my problem yesterday with my teal that I did. I didn't move fast enough to get the transfer off. So it kind of pulled a little, but it was an easy fix. But with the vintage camper, which is kind of hard to see right now because I did change the colors, that it kind of added character to it. All right, so again, thin layer. And if I have extra, it goes right back into my container. I want to make sure I don't have any lines in the transfer because it will kind of show. And I'm just kind of getting a hold. Sorry, y'all can't see that. And then sometimes if I didn't get a corner, then what I could do is put this back down and then fix, like if I need it to. If I had an area I was missing. All right, so that one went right into the water. So, and I can already see my brown is starting to dry, but I'm going to just do all my bottom layers first. And I do have a blow dryer kind of off to the side to speed up the process if I need to. So something else that I got in the mail today, which I was super excited about, was a surprise transfer. So to know what's in this envelope, you have to be a part of my VIP group, okay? So if you want to be a part of the VIP group for specials that I myself offer, and want to see what new transfer is in this surprise, you have to be a part of 502 Chalk VIP group. But first, you really need to be a part of my Facebook group, 502 Chalk. So hop on over there as well. Let's see. This one's kind of cool. I like the design. Of course, this is just the bottom. But the top layer that is going to be let's see. Let's do coffee, iced coffee color for this bottom part. Again, just stirring it up. And if it ever gets too thick, you just add a spritz of distilled water, and then you just stir it up and it's ready to go. Again, see how it's kind of runny like that? That's what you want, because you want to be able to spread it evenly. Make sure I don't have any bubbles. I'm going to move y'all over this way so you can kind of see. I got to move the comments, you guys. Sorry. I can't see, and I want to make sure you guys can see. So just a little on my squeegee, and I'm just going to spread it over. And then I'm going to wipe up all the extra and not waste it. That is one thing that I really enjoy about this, that their chalk paste and even their ink, it can be scraped off and reused. Now, I do want to do, and I may do it with this one because I put the other ones. Yeah, I'm going to show you with this one. So like this one, I am going to mix colors, okay? So if I'm going to do multiple colors to add a look to it, I will not reuse after I scrape because I don't want to contaminate in a sense. So let's do a little bit of the brown again. Let's do some of the dark brown. Okay. So I have two colors. And so with that, I will not, when I scrape, I will just wipe it off, which I forgot to grab paper towels, but that's okay. So and I'm just going to kind of swirl it around and see to mix those two colors. And then I can wipe. Again, I want to make sure I don't have any lines. And then, so when I pull this off, and I'll hold it up. All right. You can see the double colors. Can you see that? All right. So I'm going to put that in the water. Like I said, to the right of me, I have water. My transfers go right into the water. And then they are, I'll wash off the extra paint and then I'll set them out to dry. So as I'm getting ready to do the next layer, I need to dry this. So bear with me. Voila. It does not take long for it to dry. But what I want to do is my board is a little warm, so I want it to kind of cool down just a little bit to kind of get back to room temperature. So I have my top layers for my leaves, okay? Now, if I wanted to make sure I could put a wax on top of the leaves that I've already done, and that would almost guarantee that the bottom layer won't come up. And I could do that. That's not really my cup of, I mean, when I craft, you guys, it's going to be quick, somewhat quick, and not a whole lot of steps. That is I'm just washing my squeegees. Because I'm a mama. Like, I got things to do. Just like most of y'all. Y'all have things to do. So it is a tip that does work. And I will do that for bigger projects of waxing in between. And on certain surfaces, you definitely want to put a wax on to help. But for like projects like this, if I mess up, it's small enough that I can wash it off, my chalk, and start over, and it not be a big deal, you guys. So, all right, let's get our maple tree leaf, not tree. So then I am just going to, and I am going to put a little bit of fuzz on this because I feel like my workspace is kind of crazy. So I just kind of have my mat. So I'm just putting a little bit of fuzz on it because I am layering. And I want to line this up, and seeing that I have the dark brown, it's a little harder to see, you guys, than I thought. All right, we'll kind of see how that turns out. So I have the dark brown, and I feel like I'm off there, so give me a second. The darker color being on this black board is not helping. So note to self, use a brighter color. The lighter color on the bottom, I think, would have helped me because I'm using a black board. So lining up on that dark brown is kind of more challenging. You know what? I want to use this orange. The leaves are changing, so I think I need a little bit of color. So again, tell me something that you're grateful for. Do you do the whole Facebook list and share for the 30 days in November? Do you do that? Do you have your Christmas tree up? I am not. I'm one that I struggle with stores like showing things way too early. I like my holidays, but I also like my holidays when it's that season. All right, let's pull this up. All right, hold on. I got a little spot that did not want to take, so I just want to run this over it real quick. Oh, see, now it's wanting to pull it because it is drying faster than I'm pulling it up. So I'm going to set this to the side. So again, that's where I'm not moving quick enough. But I'm going to show you. So on here, you can see where it pulled up, even the dark brown. Okay, pulled up the dark brown. And that's okay. I can fix that. Worst case, and that's why I'm doing a sample board, so I can show you. Worst case, when I'm done, I'm going to wash all of this off to show you how easy that part is in itself. So that's kind of why I did this as a sample board. But I need to move quicker is what it's trying to tell me. And that's where too the wax would help. So you can see where it kind of pulled up the brown on the inside of the transfer. Not a huge deal, but I can fix that, but I can also just start all over, which is not a huge deal. And that's what I wanted to show. Even if you mess up in a small spot, you are able to use, look, I am messy today, y'all. I got orange all over here for some reason. I just got it all over my arm. But that was what I wanted to show you, that even if you mess up, it's not a ruined project. It's not something that I'm like, gosh, dang it. Now, what am I going to do? And how am I going to, I just spent the money, and because I did an event, or I bought, whatever, whatever it may be. I just know that I've done multiple paint parties with people, and it's not turned out, and then I'm stuck where I'm not able to wash it off. So let's try. Hold on. I have behind me my wax stick. So let's try the wax stick, you guys. So Chalk Couture has a paste wax. Let's see. And it may need to where it needs to dry just a minute. So I'm just going to kind of rub this on and see if maybe that'll help me. So it is just a wax paste. And then I'm just going to kind of rub this on. I'm just going to actually rub the whole board, because when I go to wash it, the wax will kind of stay on there. So all right, let's see. Let's see if that maybe helps me or not. But we all make oops in our crafty life, and that's okay. The nice thing is that we can fix this, or we just wipe it off and start all over. All right. Just making sure no bubbles. And let's do, there was green underneath there. I don't know. Let's do the brown, I guess. And let's, oh, crash. Y'all fell. Y'all fell. Look, today I was not prepared with all my supplies like I normally am. All right. I want to move quick. Amazing. Hallelujah. 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 So that one did not pull up. One, I moved quicker, and maybe the wax did make a difference. So maybe I need to suck it up and start waxing more, you guys. My board, not myself. Sorry. I just thought that was kind of funny. But maybe you didn't. If you are not in my local area, tell me what's the weather like? I have some friends in Florida that I'm extremely jealous about because they're still in flip flops and shorts, and I'm just needing my big fuzzy sweaters. And I'm a summer girl. I'm not a big fan of winter, you guys. I'm not. All right. I need warmer weather. But I will say with colder weather, I drink more hot drinks. Look. I'm like, this isn't lining up. I think it's doo-doo-doo. You guys, this is my biggest struggle is lining up the layers because I try to make it as perfect as possible. And sometimes it's just not made to be. I don't know. Let's do red maybe on this color. I've got some red leaves around this time of the year. Stir it up. They also have ink, Chocolate Couture ink, which is pretty amazing as well. So I've enjoyed doing shirts and pillow cases with the ink. All right. I want to move it quickly. Make sure I don't have any lines. Oh, yes. Can you see the red? So, because this is the same transfer as what I need for down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this to my board, sticky side down. I've got a kind of like a Chocolate Couture eraser. I'm going to put a little bit of water on it. And I'm going to wipe this off. And this kind of gives me a way to reuse this transfer quickly. And not everybody got to see that. So basically my transfer had the red all over. I just sit here and wiped off the front of it. And now I'm just going to wipe it. So now I'm going to flip it over. Also going to wipe off the red. I know, sorry you guys, sometimes that noise. I'm going to dab it dry for just a second in my cloth. All right, so now it's clean, ready to go. It's still sticky. So that was a quick way to clean it in between uses. And I'm kind of off centering this just a little. because I want some of that edge. All right, let's try the orange again. Let's see if we can try the orange again. So I'm just putting some orange down. And then just going to spread it out and try to move quickly. I'll make sure I get all the screen and no lines. Okay. And then I'm going to peel it up and voila. Now I'm done with the transfer, so it's going to go in my bucket of water. All right. So those are my layering leaves. But remember, this one I messed up on. So what I'm going to do, because I want to show you, say I didn't like that one. It didn't turn out. I need to fix it. My same white sponge. I've got it ready to go. I'm only going to be removing that one leaf. All it is water on here. Now, I do not want to get water on the other ones or else it will want to dissolve it because the paste is water soluble, so it will make it come off. Now, if I use the paste and I want to make it more of a permanent, I can do that with an adhesive spray. So y'all got to watch how easy that was to take it off. Now, if I wanted to, if my transfer wasn't in the water ready to be washed, I would be able to put it right back on and fix my mistake. But I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget, if you want to know what's in this amazing envelope, you have to be part of the VIP group. And in the VIP group, there's things in there that not everybody gets to see. That's part of being the VIP group. So I'm going to clean up my mess, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.